Hello, Taurus, and what's up? All right, you guys. So I know it's been a little while, but I am back with a message for you tonight. Let's see what's going on with the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is a general message, so just take what resonates, you guys. You already know the vibes. All right, for Taurus, what's going on? What's the energy? What's the vibe for Taurus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh. YOD Destiny. So this to me also symbolizes changes. It gives me like Wheel of Fortune vibes. But Taurus, right now you guys could be going through a period of transformation or a period of change in your life that's really tied to your fate. It's tied to your destiny, meaning that it's meant to be happening. Like the events that are playing out in your life right now, they're meant to be playing out in the way that they are, in the timing that they're happening, right? Like it's supposed to happen that way. But because of the coloring in this card, like there's a lot of dark colors here. You know, it's the universe is here. There's no moon. There's like barely stars. Well, there's stars, but you know what I mean? It's not really like lighting up the sky. And so this gives me the vibe that you guys may not be aware of some of the things that are happening, or like aware of why the things that you're going through, like why they're happening for you, or why things are playing out the way that they are. But just know that it's really tied to your fate. It's tied to your purpose. This is meant to prepare you for whatever comes next in your life, right? At the back, we have Jupiter, abundance. And so it's interesting. Jupiter's in Pisces right now. And I feel like it's really a time where people are, it's like a lucky time. It's like, it feels like a very lucky period. But with this, you guys, some of you guys could have a Jupiter in, what is this? Jupiter in Taurus. There we go. But abundance is here for you. Literally, like I feel like whatever this is that's happening, it's preparing you for the abundance that's next, right? And I stuttered so hard just now, Taurus. I don't know what that was, but I feel like the universe is also saying like the whole experience of what you're going through is abundant in and of itself, because it's just life happening. Everything that you experience is like, it's God's way of showing you love, right? It's God's way of experiencing life through you. And so I feel like just this is also like a reminder to just be grateful for the things that you're experiencing, because they are preparing you for greatness, right? And so you can't appreciate the greatness itself without appreciating the things that made you grateful for what you are grateful for, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. All right, you guys, let's keep going. And let's see, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, maybe a Taurus, Jupiter. What is the energy? What's the message? What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? For the earth signs, for the Tauruses. Okay. What's going on with Taurus? We have the Lovers. So you guys could be facing a lot of choices right now, making decisions when it comes to things that you love, people you love, projects, business ideas that you love. Let's see what's going on. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the Five of Swords, but it came out sideways. I'm going to leave it that way. We have, wow, the Queen of Cups, and I'll take it, the Three of Wands, and I'll put these back. Okay. As overall energy, the Ace of Swords. So yeah, there is some clarity getting ready to come through for you guys. Divine clarity. You're going to be having like a different form of awareness, and I feel like a newfound or a brand new understanding of something, right? Because whatever these changes are that are happening, they're preparing you for the future, but it's also preparing you for expansion, right? Like when you transform, when you go through changes, you don't just come out the other side of it the same person. You come out the other side of it a more expanded version of yourself, right? A more I would say a more aware version of yourself. And so I feel like you're getting ready to understand something differently, or you're getting ready to have a newfound awareness about something. And so let's see. With the Lovers coming out first, I feel like this could be talking about you guys having mental clarity about a choice that needs to be made. This could be a decision. Now, again, the Lovers doesn't necessarily have to be about a relationship. For some of you, it will be about a relationship, right? You'll understand, you know, a choice or a decision that needs to be made. And for some of you, if this is about a relationship, I feel like you'll understand that maybe you need to make a decision to isolate yourself from this relationship. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean to break up. It just kind of means that you need some time alone, and you know why, right? Like it's time to deal with whatever you have to deal with, and it's not a trip where you take people with you, right? This is an internal journey. And so I feel like for some of you guys, that's going to become clear to you. For others of you, this is not about a relationship. For others of you, this is you getting clear on what matters to you, and the fact that you need to start making decisions from this place of internal happiness, right? From this place of what actually makes you happy, and not maybe people pleasing or not doing things for other people, you know, to gain their validation or their approval, right? But doing what truly makes you happy and going within actually to find out what that is. Now, with this Five of Swords being sideways, this to me means like it's iffy kind of energy. So I don't necessarily feel like you're self-sabotaging, but I feel like there's a potential here, which is like why it came sideways. I feel like this is more of like a warning, like be mindful or be cautious of your tendency to self-sabotage, right? When you actually just require some nurturing and some tender love and care. Now, some of you may have this tendency that when you need emotional support, you kind of sabotage it, right? Because there's maybe this this fear of intimacy, or this fear of letting people in, or this fear of like having your heart space open. Some of you guys have trust issues, and now this doesn't also have to be romantic, right? Some of you guys don't trust that if you start a business that things are going to work out for you. Some of you guys don't trust if you quit your job, abundance is waiting for you. Some of you guys don't trust that, you know, if you, what am I trying to say? Like you guys get where I'm going with this. I'm thinking about different examples, but I feel like some of you guys are not really trusting the divine plan that is at play here. And some of you guys don't trust the people that are at play in your lives, right? It depends on your situation, but take it as it resonates. I do see here that things are getting ready to look really differently for you, right? Things are changing, but you have to be mindful of your tendency to self-sabotage when things are getting ready to get really good, right? Because I see your ships are coming in. The Three of Wands, you're getting ready to receive what you want. You're getting ready to receive what you need, what you desire. However, it comes when you kind of open up your heart space. And I feel like some of you guys, when it's time to get vulnerable, when it's time to get emotional, you kind of like shut yourself down. And that's your, like your defense mechanism. It's like you turn off your feelings, or you try to. And for some of you guys, this is going to be something that you discover about yourself. You're going to discover this newfound awareness about yourself. And look, it's going to require some healing. We have the Lovers again. That's going to require some healing. And that's interesting. So let's get some advice for you guys to close out. What do you need to surrender as it pertains to the spread? For the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do you need to surrender? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do you need to surrender? Let's get one more. Okay. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the advice? What do they need to surrender? All right, we have surrender your desire to control people. Interesting. We also have surrender to non-action. That's interesting. Okay, at the back, surrender to your intuition. So tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you, right? There's going to be some type of divine clarity, some type of intuitive guidance, some type of newfound awareness that comes in, right? Tune into this energy. Surrender to your intuition. Trust this energy, right? It's coming to help you heal is what I'm getting. But I'll read it again. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And so I feel like some of you guys, again, right now you're in this period where it may be dark and you can't see the, like, you know, the purpose to the things that are happening in your life, or why things are playing out this way, or why these turn of events had to happen the way that they did, or why they had to happen, period. But intuitively, you're getting ready to have this understanding that's going to help you go within, so that when you come out of that transformation on the other side, everything that you want will be coming right to you, right? You'll be manifesting left, right, and center, literally. And I mean, you're not doing it just so you can manifest what you want, right? But you're doing it because you want to grow and evolve as a person, I assume. And so this is happening, you guys. You just have to be mindful of that tendency to self-sabotage. And this is also like overthinking too. Be mindful of that. But okay, first card out, surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So again, some of you guys are going through changes. You're going through, situations that are really tied to your destiny. And when you don't understand situations, not you per se, but like when people don't understand situations, human tendency is to try to like control as much as you can, because that's the degree to which you feel out of control of your actual reality. So some of you guys are going through situations in which you kind of don't have any control over what's happening, because it's destined to happen anyway. This is your destiny. This is what's meant for you in this lifetime, in this life cycle. And so you may project that energy from inside of you onto your like people around you, right? And that kind of comes across in your desire to want to control them, because you need things to be a certain way so that you can feel a certain way inside, right? But Spirit is wanting you to go within to kind of deal with your own emotions, so that you are no longer you are no longer like wanting to control people in whatever capacity that looks like, right? Then you have surrender to non-action, and it says, now is the time to now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So some of you guys, this is about a relationship, right? When it said let others come to you, I got this energy of like really trying to fight destiny. And like maybe the example that kind of came to me was like, let's say for instance, destiny is kind of separating you and a person that you really want to be with, or a person that you have feelings for, whatever the case may be. And you're kind of fighting against that, right? And with that, let others come to you and, surrender your desire to control people. I feel like this is because you don't trust that if there is a situation where things are changing for you, they're changing for the better. But I'm here to remind you, Taurus, that they are, right? So again, surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. This is the time to not actually do anything about what's happening in your life. Surrender to destiny. Surrender to what's meant to be taking place. And you'll realize that things are actually happening for you. And you'll be a lot happier when you start to see that what you wanted is actually what's coming in. Right? So that's what I have for you guys. If you vibe with this, if this hit for you, if this resonated, don't forget to drop a comment, chop it up with me. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to also you already know, share this bad boy, get this out to other people if you feel like this will resonate with them too. And yes, I'm going to leave it right here. You guys already know, subscribe away. Let's keep this family growing. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it glowing, going, and growing. There we go. You already know how this ends. But until next time, Taurus, I will catch you in the next video.